Welcome. This is a restorative sequence that is a helpful sequence to do when you need to release tension, whether it's from being outside in the cold or walking on ice, or simply any time where you just need to unwind and let go. So for the setup, you'll see I have a block with a bolster over top of it and a blanket to support my head. And of course, if you don't have a bolster or a block, then use towels or blankets and even books to prop the towels and blankets up. And then I also have two blocks that will support my legs when I lie back. And again, you don't need blocks. You could roll up a towel and place it underneath. You can use blankets, books, so anything that will provide you the support for the form of the pose. Take your hands by your side, lift the sides of your waist, and then draw your shoulder blades onto your back as you lay back on the bolster. Adjust the blanket at your head so that it's just above your shoulders. And then lift your hips slightly and lengthen your tailbone like you're trying to elongate your spine, and then come back down. Then walk your feet together, open your knees side to side, and place the blocks or whatever it is you're using to support in the middle of your thighs. For this one, you want your knees slightly higher than your hips so that you can let the thigh bones release and let go. So they don't have to bind or hold on to tension. So you're not trying to feel a stretch, but rather trying to just be more present in the release or the restoration of the pose. Then you can let your arms rest by your side. You can keep your eyes open or closed and observe your breath. Bring your attention to the rise of your inhale and to the fall of your exhale. And as you rest in this pose for a few moments, try to find a balance, awareness of the breath so that your inhale and exhale become even in length, and even a calming awareness to your whole body. Do a little scan from your feet up through to your legs and your hips, and along the sides of your waist, into your shoulders, your arms, and even your head and your neck. Notice if you observe any tension. If you do, try to release the tension or offer your breath into the tension in a way that it might relax, or simply use the breath as a source of restoration in a way that you're inviting tension to release. With your next exhale, gently draw your knees together. Roll over to the right side. Then use your hands to press yourself up to a comfortable seat. You can keep the block and the bolster blanket set up as it is. Take your left hip to the edge of the bolster and then swing your legs towards the outside of your right hip. And as you inhale, lift and lengthen your torso. And as you exhale, turn towards the bolster. So keeping this lift and length, start to turn and then begin to walk as if you're trying to let the front of your torso rest on the bolster. And once you come down, you may or may not want the support of the blanket. Turn your head towards the right, or a little more advanced is turn it to the left. Whichever turn does not cause tension on your neck. Again, you are not trying to move into feeling anything or feeling a deep stretch, but rather it's more restoration, and there isn't much to feel. So if you feel any pain or sensations that are more sharp, then you don't go there. Once you have your head in a comfortable place, relax your shoulder blades down your back and observe your breath. Then, with an inhale, come all the way up. Turn and go to the other side. Take your right hip to the edge of the bolster. Swing your legs to the outside of your left hip. Lift the sides of your waist so you get as much length as possible. And then with an exhale, turn and twist and begin to walk over the bolster. And then as you do, turn your head towards the left or a little more advances to the right. But find a place that is comfortable in a way that you don't feel tension in your neck or shoulders. And then let yourself rest and relax. As you inhale, lift your torso, come upright, unwind. Then you can remove the block from underneath the blanket, underneath your bolster or blanket, as well as your blanket, and come into a child's pose. Take your knees wide, slide your bolster just to about the midway through your thighs. Then lift your chest and fold over the bolster. Let your shoulders relax and let your head turn to one direction. Observe your breath as you let your body settle. Switch sides. As you turn your head the other way, continue to relax. Continue to observe your breath. And then bring your head back to the center. Use your hands to lengthen your spine as you rise. You can then have a seat on the bolster or blankets. Cross your legs at your shins. Push into the bolster or blanket and lift the sides of your waist up to then relax your inner thighs. Then settle into your seat. Bring your hands to your heart and take a few breaths, observing your breath. Take a breath of gratitude for the pause and the time to unwind and relax. Thank you. Namaste.